Yo, what's up? This your boy Derek Branch here of SportsTalk365.com, and today I just want to talk to you about how to grow an independent sports platform, an independent sports media platform. If you have doesn't matter if you have your own website, your own blog, whatever you want to call it, blog, website, podcast, YouTube channel, whatever, IG lives. I'm just here to tell you some things, some pointers, some things that I've, observed over the years. I've been at this for like about 7 years. Had made a little money with it, not to the point to where I can like go full time with it, like I plan to do in the future. Continue, I'm constantly learning new things on how to get traffic, how to get visitors, how to grow the audience, how to, interact with other, podcasters, other bloggers, other YouTubers, how to grow on social media. So it's a learning process, man. Hopefully I'll get to where I need to be in the next 2 years, man. Next 1 to 2 years, depending on how this site grows right now. And I got at first I was just I ran a football only website based on the NFL called Gridiron Fanatic. Just realized that I could learn a little more about what I'm doing. I'm knowledgeable on a lot of the sports, so I decided to go with build a more general sports platform, more general sports website called SportsTalk365.com. Site is constantly growing. I'm still trying to see what tweaks I need to make to get it to where I want it to be, to where it can be a major player in the game, in the sports get media game. I'm still working on it. I have made some money off of it, like I said previously said, with these websites. I'm still trying to grow them. So here we go. Um, Number one, man, is have a plan, man. Have a plan and have an end game of how you want to grow your site, man, your outlet. It doesn't matter if you're trying to do this full time, part time, as a side business. Side business you're trying to grow. Have a plan. How much visitors you want to visitors you want to average a day. How many visitors you want to average a month. Just how much revenue you trying to bring in. How much you think it's gonna be to enough for you to be full time with? How much was enough for revenue for you to think? Do you think that would be enough for you to generate a legitimate, a solid income for a part time business? You know what I'm saying? I've been hearing that a lot of YouTubers are making some pretty good money doing this stuff. Got pretty popular online. They even got their shows picked up. These podcasts picked up by bigger networks. So it's definitely possible, man. You just gotta have a plan of what you want to do, how you want to write, how you want to generate content, how you want to build your audience, how much money you want to make, how much revenue you want to bring in, what platforms you're gonna be active on, social media. They got IG, Twitter, um, Facebook Live, podcast setups. You got Spreaker, Apple. Now they don't accept everybody on these platforms, these podcasts. Spotify, Spreaker, iTunes, iHeart. There's just so many ways that you can build your audience from these things. You just have to choose. In the beginning, you're probably gonna have to choose all of them. A lot of them, because you don't know which one you're gonna build your audience from. It's gonna pop at Facebook. You're gonna pop on Twitter, or you're gonna pop on Instagram Live, IGTV. It's so many, man, that you grow from. So you just have to choose wisely. Have a plan of what you want to do. Take it seriously. Treat it like a business. All right. Yeah. Step two. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Step two. Yeah. Treat it like a business, man. Treat this thing like a business, not a side hustle, trade like a side business. Act like you invested in it. You know what I'm saying? You doing all this time, you putting all this resources into doing this, all this time and energy into it. You might as well profit off it. Try to generate a profit off of it, because you never know what could happen next after that. This is what happened with the Bleacher Report. Them guys started a site, friends, high school friends in college, whatever, started a website. 4 people, I think it was a team thing, and now they sold it to Turner Broadcasting for $175 million. Man, they set for life. I think it's like 4 or 5 guys that started that site, the Bleacher Report, and now they set for life, man, because of the smart investments they made with the Bleacher Report, setting up a website. Don't treat it like a hobby. Treat it like a business, man. And you truly have that type of mindset, you can do well. I've seen so many, bloggers, podcasters, YouTubers just come online, swimming head first into this space and have no clue of how to capitalize on opportunities, man. That's just what I'm seeing. That's what I've observed over the years. Um, I'm just kind of sad, you know what I'm saying? See people on social media and just they tell their whole life story, and you wonder like why you know what I'm saying, like why I'm listening to this guy. You follow him for one thing, and then you hear his politics and everything else. So that's number 2. Treat it like a business. No matter if it's a side business or you trying to grow it into a full-time business. Treat it like one. Number 3, if you can, try to get media credentials to events. The reason why I say that is because it brings more credibility to your website, your platform. Brings more eyeballs to it, more followers. Revenue can grow from it. There's just so many opportunities from it. Example I will give about this is Fight Hype. Fight Hype is the biggest boxing media outlet for the sport, pretty much. Outside of, I don't think even the ESPN or the Athletic or Sports Illustrated have the credibility with boxer fans that Fight Hype has. And Fight Hype has a website. It has a huge YouTube following. And on top of that, they have direct access to Floyd Mayweather. Now, even ESPN don't even have that, man. ESPN not even invested in boxing like Fight Hype is. Fight Hype got videographers on each coast, East and the West Coast. Whenever there was a fight, any type of fight before the pandemic occurred, Fight Hype had somebody on the scene. Pretty much from like 90% of the fights, no matter if it's Top Rank, ESPN, The Zone, PBC, or they're definitely gonna be in that for a PBC fight, of course. They're in the building. They get all the interviews. They know all the PR folks, everything. The promoters, they got it. Hats off to Ben. And Ben is a black guy, a brother, African American, man. Who'd have thought, man? He has direct access to Floyd Mayweather. He done countless interviews with him. This site can be updated. I see it can be updated to up to the times, but oh well, that's on Ben. But it's probably quite inspiring to me, man. They're independent and they got all this access to that sport. So yeah, get media credentials if you can. Credentials. I've been credentialed to the Liberty Bowl, 2018 Liberty Bowl. I got to talk to Drew Lock for a little bit. He's the quarterback for the Denver Broncos right now. I asked Mike Gundy a question that didn't go up. But Mike Gundy, Oklahoma State head coach, the guy who wore the OAN t-shirt. Yeah, I interviewed him, asked him a question. That didn't go too well. talk to Missouri players, Barry Odom, interview those players. I've been to Southern Heritage Classic, HBCU game down in Memphis. I've been to credential to cover the Memphis football, the University of Memphis basketball and football programs. Did the Memphis Express, the AAF, Alliance of American Football League, before they went under. So I've been to quite a few places. Still got a lot to accomplish. I'm still grinding. I've been to a fight. I covered the Alexander Usyk fight when he made his debut as a heavyweight down in Chicago when he fought not Tyrone Spong but Chaz Witherspoon. So it's quite an experience, man. All you need is pretty much a camera, and that's it. Camera. You got some high speed stuff you can use, equipment, video recording equipment. Use it. I suggest you invest in buy and use it. You need a camera and a website and a laptop. That's all you need pretty much for this. So yeah, try it. Not every event. Be prepared to be rejected in some of these events that you try to get access to, because they're gonna want to see your resume. Pretty much, what you've done, so they can allow you to cover that event. Because they're just not gonna let anybody into that event. You gotta have something that they can see that they show that you're serious. But it's some type of a website, a podcast, a YouTube channel. Those three things they really look at. And if you have I also look for, like, if you have a big following, Twitter followers, if you got a number of Facebook likes, all kind of stuff, man, they look at. But in boxing, man, I would say that boxing, out of all of the sports, man, is pretty lenient of who they approve to get credentials, as long as you are covering fights and you make a story around the fight that you're trying to cover, they'll accept you. Now, if it's like a big fight, like for example, Errol Spence and Sean Porter, I tried to put in a request to a credential request to cover the fight, and then they rejected it. I kind of understand why. I'm not as big. I didn't really have a lot of boxing content at the time, but now I do. But I was fine with it. I was at peace with it, so I'm kind of motivated to do more. I like covering boxing. I like covering basketball, football games. So yeah, man, you just had to prepare to work, get credentials, because it brings credibility to you as a content creator in that niche. Number 3, I would go with use social media for promoting your content. That's how I see it. I don't get on social media and Twitter just to share my life story and all my business and personal things. I just don't do that, man. I just kind of baffled by Twitter and the things I'm seeing on the platform. Twitter is just kind of ruined journalism, in my opinion. They're not, you know what I'm saying? It's just, well, for whatever reason it is, just journalists are just hung up into themselves on Twitter. Man, it's just people sharing things such as their family members passing away. I'm like, dude, are these people that important to you that you share your information like that on Twitter, online? So I mean, I just use it to publish my content for the most part, pretty much, man. And it's not. I'm starting to learn about Instagram, and it's pretty, interesting. That I'm growing a big following on Instagram right now, with the help of a social media manager. That you can find a strong, a trustworthy member of a person that's highly proficient in social media. Actually, if she would like to come on as he or her, if she'd like to become on as a social media manager for your brand. But that's number 3. Use social media as just to publish your content, promote it, to talk about your subjects, talk about your topics, share your thoughts on things such as what goes on in the sports that you're covering. And don't get caught up in the political stuff that goes on. All right. Number 4, I would say try to build your own team. Build a team of people that you trust, But however, be upfront with them because in the beginning, because let them know what you can do for them, how your brand can benefit them, and let them know if you can pay them or you can't pay them. You know, they're gonna say, yeah, I want to join, or no. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell them about promising them paying all this other stuff, and making all these other promises that you can't get come through on, because it will get exposed in the end. I just saw that recently happen with the biggest independent sports brands in the country. So I'm not gonna say his name, but yeah, man, just make sure you do that, man, because be upfront with them. Get people that you believe that is interested in journalism, that love sports journalism, not people that's just hobby guys, hobby bloggers, and dudes that's just half interested. You know what I'm saying? Don't hire a team full of 11 people that you're not gonna pay. That just volunteers that's just half interested in the stuff. They're not trying to make any kind of side income with it or nothing. They're just blogging just to rant about things, because that way you don't have it hurts your website, man, because you don't have content on it unless you're gonna do it by yourself like I do. I got a guy that contributes to my site now. He's pretty consistent. Like I'm, got some plans for going forward with it, but we'll see. Um, yeah, man, just don't be out here recruiting people that you don't believe is gonna be, have your best interest, man. There's people that not fully invested in what you're trying to do, what you're trying to build. You know, I see that you've been seeing this on social media, man. I just see dudes, man, the same people for like 5, 6 years, man. I ain't see no progression in them. I'm not gonna say what they are, but their names, but I don't see no type of progression in them. They just they just liking and retweeting. They just running their mouths about everybody other stuff. So that's just me, man. I'm about business, man. And let's see, any more? Uh, Number 5. Let's see. Losing my train of thought because that's just so much I know. Um, Keep your day job. What I mean by keep your day job is your 9 to 5, whatever you do. You're an accountant. You're an accountant. You work in a restaurant. You're a chef. You're a mechanic. You're a barber. Whatever you do, keep it until the moment that you feel is right for you to go full time. You making enough, generate enough revenue to go full time and pursue other things, hire more talent to your team, and do this other stuff. That you get more sponsors. You know what I'm saying? But for the moment, for the time being, keep your job, man. I have a timetable when I want to go full time with my brand, or when I want to bring in more people. It's gonna be for what I see. I want a small team, small motivated team. I want probably gonna be me, 2 other writers, on the social media member, and that's it, man. That's it. The revenue can grow, keep growing. We might bring in 2 more people, 1 more person. You know what I'm saying? Don't bring all these people in and not have ability to compensate them or something. You know what I'm saying? Be straight up with them, and keep your job, man. Don't do this stuff. Don't slide head first into this stuff and think things gonna turn around in like a year time frame, year or 2 time frame. It's happening and it hasn't happened for some people, man. Whatever space they're in, cause you learn so much, man, during this time. I'm learning like something new every year with this stuff. With being independent sports website, a platform. I'm learning how the algorithms with YouTube work, how search engine optimization work, everything, man. How Google work with the search terms, with the topics, different topics, the different topics that people search, the questions that people search for on YouTube, on Google, that allow my site to get seen in the search engines. It's SEO is that's a whole other topic right there, man. That's a headache. learning search engine optimization. You learn that stuff, man, your site will grow. You do it properly, your brand will grow. You learn SEO. Let's see. I think that's all I got for right now, man. That was like 5, 6 topics I brought up. Key things, 5 key things you need to learn. You need to take into consideration if you want to grow an independent sports media platform. That's all I got for right now, man. Give me a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know how you feel. Are you trying to grow a website, a blog, or a podcast? You know, anything, an Instagram account, whatever you're trying to do, man. Let me know how you feel. Let me know what you growing, where you struggling with it, struggling at. You know what I'm saying? I'm not an expert, but I've learned a whole lot during these years. I'm still learning. So let me know how you feel, man. Give me a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know how you feel. Um, do you have any aspirations of going full time with this in this space? Or are you just doing this for some second additional income than what you have right now? Let me know how you feel. Give me a like, comment, subscribe. In the description box below, check out sportstalk365.com for latest content in the world of sports. Have a blessed day. Peace.